Hi, I'm Kamu7366. That's KAMU7366. Today's March 18, 2024. This video is going to be a little bit lengthy, about 7 to 12 minutes I'm estimating, because I'm going to teach kids a new scrapbook method for the summer holidays, and I'm also going to teach them how to dress economically for the prom, making your own outfits. So it's in addition to what I am doing today. Everything is important. So as usual, I start with a quote, end with a jingle, and in the center you have a little talent. So let's get started. My quote: enjoy life while you're alive and young. Don't wait until you're old to have fun. Old age comes with illnesses and weak. And you can't have fun when death comes, so do it within your reach. So do it when it's within your reach. Now, I'm supposed to know how to draw, but I don't. Drama, there's a lot of drama in my life. The drawing is supposed to help me relieve my stress. They never gave me the gift. Every picture I'm about to show you is relevant to today's fashion, so take note. This is my drawing. If it can, that's my drawing of a design I'm about to do today. And then these shoes are gonna be navy blue, and a hat. And then these crochet boots will be in leather. And then remember these pictures because they're relevant. And here comes Regina King and a hairstyle I'm about to talk about. So let's get started with what I have to say today. I was challenged. Someone challenged me to take my gray pinstripe suit I used to wear to work. It's a unisex suit. They want me to take it and make it fashion ready for the model Runway as a female. So I accepted the challenge. So here we go. I'm transforming my light gray pinstripe pants I wore to work as a runway model fashion. I'm using the same blouse I'm wearing for my YouTube video today, this blouse. And then the blouse is gonna get added with a scarf as a sleeve. You put on the scarf. You put the elastic around the arm and make the sleeve frill. And then under the jacket arm, the frill sleeve is gonna protrude. That's the picture of the drawing I showed you. It's gonna protrude. And then you're gonna add a broad navy belt around the waist, and the hat, and the boots I showed you in the picture. And that's using the pantsuit as a pantsuit, and take it to the runway. The next option is, the jewel would be sapphire diamond necklace, the earrings. The next option is turn the pants into an obi skirt with gray eyelets, small pearl-like button all the way down the back of the center of the skirt that meets an inserted pleat in the back center, 7 inches above the hem to ankle length. So you're gonna have the little pleat coming out like a little train in the back. It's oval. Then remove the gray scarf from around your neck and tie it around the skirt to form a bow on the left side. Cut the jacket into a bolero jacket just under the breast. So it's gonna be a short jacket now. And then you're gonna add 3 loop chains, the loops like this, 1, 2, 3, gold chains to it. And then the jacket is gonna have a bell sleeve. We're gonna use the same style shoes I wore to work, but the crochet version. The crochet shoes I just showed you, it's gonna be in leather. It's gonna be that color because I wore that shoes to the EEOC. We're gonna use that shoe when I went to the Equal Employment Center on June 16, 2008 for my Athens Regional Medical Center discrimination lawsuit rebuttal. The version of the shoes is in crochet leather as seen below. Add light gray to the shoes. And then we're going to include my gray hat I ordered from Newport News in 2005, and we're going to make it have a wider brim. And that's the alteration version of fixing the pattern. The next step is okay. So this is the shoes. Let me show you again. I had to write down what I have to say or I'm gonna forget. The next step is we're using real jewelry, sapphire diamond jewelry. I didn't get my drawing gift, so I'm unable to express myself with art. The hairstyle I wanted to use was the one Regina King has. I'm not able to do that because I can't draw. So let me show you the hairstyle. So I ended up drawing a bob instead. So let me show you the hairstyle that Regina had. I don't know how to draw it. So that's that. So now let's talk about the scrapbook for the children now that I finished my model runway fashion. What I'm about to demonstrate to you, I just learned how to do it in the past 6 months. That's wrapping fashion. I had some seamstress skills prior from high school and from what a friend of mine taught me and my grandmother taught me. But wrapping fashion, I just learned it on the web in 6 months. So I'm paying it forward. I'm passing it on to teach other people. I'm not a professional at wrapping fashion, but I added common sense to what I learned. So remember to use your tape measure and always pin and try on your outfit before you stitch it or hand sew it. With your parents' consent, you can Google how to wrap a parure, some call it parure, as is, or you can add a formal fabric skirt to the blouse to make it fashionable. Make certain to cover all your private parts appropriately. Make sure it's covered. Make sure your mom approves of what you're wearing. So, for example, I wrap this blouse. I'm going to show you how I wrap this blouse. I took the fabric like this. This is a black one. I took it like this. I wrap it like this. I stretch it. I pull it up like that and go around the neck and tie. And then I added the scarf. So if you wanted to add a skirt to this style, you could go to the fabric store. You could buy chiffon, tough organza, sheer, whatever suits your fabric. And you could put on a white skirt so that when you wrap your skirt like a sari, it stays wide, or you can stitch it or hand sew it if you know how to sew it. And then you add a belt around the waist, or you can stitch it and make it a dress. So the top would be white and the bottom would have another color. And you can make a big bow if you want to, or you can add a rose, whatever you want to do to accentuate it. You can have rhinestones trimmings here to pretty it. You can add embroidery. I mean, you can look at what you like and try to figure out how to do it. Go to Google it on the web with your parents' consent, how to wrap a parure, and then you'll figure out the rest. So, the next step is you can use your mom or older sister formal wear with her permission to make a gown for yourself. You can also choose sequin fabric, satin fabric, or any other formal fabrics. You can use faux fur, tassels, accessories as loops and chains, feathers, rhinestones, trimmings to make your fabric look better. Here's another option. For my last video, I used a palazzo pants. I pushed myself in one foot of the pants and pulled it up over my breast. And then the other leg is in the front. And then I pulled the other leg up and pin it around my neck. And then I added a scarf to it, and this was the result. That fashion right there. That was the result. So you could do that if your dad likes to dress fancy. You could do that. You can use one of those, or your mom. You can use your leggings to make a top, as I showed you on a previous YouTube video. You open the inner leg of the leggings. You put it over your head. The elastic is going to be at the waist, the rest is going to be up, and you cut it into the style you want to. You add your rhinestone trimmings, and then you can add a skirt to it. So now let's talk about your hair. That's why I have this hairstyle today. If your hair is as short as mine, you can just buy extensions and you can add its expression. It's not more than $10. You can wrap more to it to make it fuller. You can do in the back like this. My hair is short, so I did 1 knot, 2 knot, 3 knot, and pinned it all together to get the ponytail. Or you can cornrow it up so that it doesn't fall out. But first you have to silk press it, because if you're nappy hair, it's not gonna stay. You have to silk press it, and then you use the shine jam and put it in. You can do this in a bun like this, or you can let it loose in a big ponytail. You can bring it down in a bang across the front. There's so many things you can do with it. Now, if you have short hair that cannot hold in a ponytail or braids, my suggestion is to silk press it and then add gel to it. You put a part on the side, you add gel to it, you trim the sides, and you can ask your mom to put a rinse in your hair. You can rinse it in brown or blonde or white, just to look different for prom night. And if you have silky hair and it's short and it cannot go in up, try a different pixie cut. Try a different pixie cut just for the night so you'll look different at your prom. Okay, for the boys, here we go. You're going to use your tape measure also, and always pin before you stitch. Remember that. Now for your jacket, to learn how to make a jacket easily, it's like this. You go like this, and you wrap it around your neck. You can have just a no lapel jacket. I can't find the part I wrapped. You can have a no lapel jacket. Okay, this is giving me problem now. Okay, here we go. You can have, I told you, my brain damage made me dyslexic. So you can have a no lapel jacket. Okay, let's wrap this again. You can have a no lapel jacket like this. Okay, so that took me almost 5 minutes. Yeah, and then to cut a buttonhole, ask your mom, because I don't want you to cut yourself. Measure the size of the button that you're putting on. Then you cut with the tape measure. You make certain the right side is equal to the left. And you cut your buttonhole. Remember, ladies' buttonhole is different than male buttonholes. It's on the different side. You cut your buttonhole and then you do a loop stitch around it so the fabric doesn't ravel out. And then you sew on your button and then you button it. Or you can just leave your jacket open. You can make a lapel like this. You fold it like that. That's your lapel. And you fold it on and you press it. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have used black because it's hard to see. But this is your lapel right here. And you press it down. And you fold it down like that. And that's your lapel. Don't worry about the little cut you see they have in it. That's extra work if you're just learning how to sew. Yeah, and that's your jacket. And you can pin this like that. And pin it down. And pin the other side. Try it on before you stitch it to make your sleeve. And it's that easy. If you want to put a stitch here, if you're more advanced, you can cut out the sleeve and make your stitch. For me, if I was just learning, I would just do it like this. And then you wear your pants, your church pants with it. I'm sure you have a dress pants somewhere there. You can add rhinestones to the jacket, rhinestones trimmings. You can add embroidery. You can add tassels. You can add accessory chains like Michael Jackson did. I mean, there's so many things you can do with a jacket. Or you can buy a fancy jacket. My hearing fell again. You can buy a fancy jacket and put it in. For the vest, it's not that complicated, but for me it is because my brain is dyslexic. So I'm gonna try to go to Facebook and try to show you how how it's done. So here we go. There's a video how to do the vest. Okay, so once you get to that stage, you can take a real jacket. You can take a real jacket and you can cut it out from that, because now it's already formed for you. So you take your tape measure, you cut out the shoulder. If you have extra fabric, you can put the back, or you can buy satin to put in the back like they do with the vest. And then you wear your shirt and your tie and your church pants, and you're good for the prom. So let me see what else I'm supposed to tell you. Or you can use your older dad's or brother's pants with their permission, and you can cut a vest from their jacket if you're that experienced with a tape measure. Be sure to buy inexpensive but quality fabric. They're out there, you can find it. And wrap your own jacket or formal dresses. I went over 13 minutes, I saw that. 12 minutes. Now for the summer holiday, this is what I would like you all to practice. The clothes you wore for this school year, which is going to be last school year when September comes around, see how you can redesign those clothes by making them old to new. You can even take t-shirts and put printed fashions on it or pullovers to make it look different. You can dye it if you know how to dye fabric. There's so many things you can do to make your clothes look new so that your mom don't waste money, keep buying new clothes, and you'll have new clothes. Now that I've finished telling you how to dress economically but beautiful for the prom, let's talk about my jingle. So here we go. The beat goes mm, 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 mm. Live your life to the fullest and have fun when you can. Don't hang your hat further than you can reach it, 'cause this brings stress to humans. Having fun can be as simple as a tennis game in the park, or a picnic on the beach, or a potluck party with family and friends to enjoy life when fun is within your reach. To 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 do 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 to 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 do 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 to 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 to. This is how you make your sleeve for the ladies. You would push it through the back, and then you just form the sleeve, put the elastic band around it or tie it at the loop. Yeah, and that's my video for today. Again, I want to say thank you for watching my videos, and thank you for listening. I am Kamu7366, so let's take this out. Alright, I'm looking at the time. Let me see, my hair went here. So now you know how to dress economically for the plant, or if you're invited to an upscale party. Don't waste money buying $4,000 dresses. It's not worth it.